Hey Glow Babes! Welcome to Glow Radio.
My name is Jacqueline.
And my name is Clara.
We are two boss babes from Vancouver, and we'd love for you to join us on our journey as we build our empire and live our best lives.
Stay tuned for real girl talk and sassy good vibes. And don't forget to subscribe and tag us on Instagram at Glow Radio Co. Stay sassy, babes!
Today, we wanted to share advice that we would give
Can you stop yelling?
I'm so
She's
loud.
always like...
I don't know your voice.
I sit beside her and she's like yelling in my ear.
Okay, indoor voice. So we wanted to share some advice that we would give our younger selves, kind of like some big sister advice. We hope that this will be helpful, especially if you guys are younger listeners still in high school, college, or university.
The future and unknowns can be pretty scary, so I'm hoping that through this episode we can give you a little bit of insight on what life can look like. You know, you might be a young adult like us already. Well, okay, are we even young adults anymore?
I don't know. We're mid-adults. Not even.
I think
we're pretty young still.
I don't know if we constitute as young adults anymore, but we're hoping that anyone who might be stuck, you know, like in a rut, like you don't know what to do with your lives, like we're hoping we can kind of give you some insight. And please feel free to treat us like the older sisters that you've never had.
Yes, because I always wanted an older sister.
I have an older brother and he's awesome.
Yeah.
So I win.
Okay. I'm an only child.
I win this competition.
Okay, so first, what did you think your life was going to be like when you were younger? You know when you're in like high school and then you talk with your friends, you're like, oh my god, I'm going to be like this when I'm 25, I'm going to have this house, you know. Well,
I think when I was younger, I never had any aspirations.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honest to God, I don't think I know how to answer that.
Yeah.
Like, I guess when I was younger, I'm really trying to go back and like, what was even in my mind? Honestly, I just had holes in my brains, like...
But you just didn't think about it. You didn't think
like, I wasn't like, oh, I'm going to have kids when I'm this age.
Yeah,
I'm going to be married by this age.
Yeah.
Like, it's stuff that I've never really cared about.
Yeah.
So...
That's interesting.
Honestly, yeah, I know, right? Like, I'm just a weird person.
But now you're like big dreamer.
Now I'm like surging with goals. But family goals were never really part of it.
Uh-huh.
I think at one point I probably like really wanted to get married and have kids, but you know, I was like 19. Like, yeah. I was twisted. But now I think totally differently.
Yeah.
And when I was younger, in terms of career, I honestly... I wanted to be an architect at one point, and I wanted to be a pilot. I wanted to be a superstar, but none of which were I was thinking like, oh my god, by 30 I'm gonna be that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I've never like visualized that.
Okay.
Like I've had so many things that I've wanted to do,
yeah.
but it wasn't something that's like, oh, this is my goal. It's just like, oh, that would be nice.
Okay. I feel like goals are very loose when you're younger. Like when
like it's not really a commitment. Like it's just kind of like, oh, that would be nice, I guess.
I wish I had like more intense goals when I was younger, but I kind of visualized myself being... I can't even remember what I said. I know me and my friend back then would say we're going to be married by the time we're like 22, 23.
Oh,
have
God.
kids before we're like
God.
25.
Kill me, please.
That never happened. Like, I do not want children
I'm so glad that didn't happen.
I'm not ready.
Honestly, I am so glad, like, whatever twisted idea I had when I was a kid did not happen, because I'm pretty sure I would be, like, 2 kids in and, like, divorced.
Yeah.
And, like, figuring out how to, like,
care for these children.
Like, how am I going to feed them and stuff? Like,
no, I don't know. It's just so weird because, you know, when you're in high school, you feel like being in your 20s is really old, like being in your mid to late 20s. But now that we're at that age, I feel like we're still figuring it out and we're not that old.
Not even close. Yeah. Like I don't feel, like, I feel like I'm, like, definitely older, but I don't think that I'm like old.
Yeah, I don't feel old, and I hope I'll still feel like this when I'm like 75.
I hope when I'm like 37, then I'd be like, oh, I'm not that old.
I don't think it's that
old. And then
old.
when I'm like 67, I'm like, oh, I'm pretty old.
I don't know.
I can tell you now, my goal when I'm 69, my 69th birthday, I'm going to throw the raunchiest birthday.
Oh my goodness.
No, this is an actual goal.
Yes,
like, I've decided this for myself when I was 21, and I'm going to like live just to make sure it happens. And I'm going to go to this raunchy party. It's going to be like Chippendales or like Thunder from Down Under, and I'm going to like toss money at them and be like, strip, baby, I'm 69.
And you might be in the sluttiest whole outfit.
I'm gonna stay fit.
Yes, we both will. That's a goal. Very important goal.
That's 100% goals. And I'm gonna be like a slutty 69-year-old.
Yeah, because
like,
who doesn't want to be that?
Throwing cash at like. But that's literally like probably my only goal.
Yeah.
like when I was younger, I think that like anything that I would have really stuck to and committed to as a goal is that. I've literally said that every year. That's a pretty
good goal though.
When I'm 69, raunchy party, throwing money at, like, shirtless men, I'm going to be like, I'm 69, bitch! Like,
that'll be awesome, actually. We need to, like, film that.
It's going to happen.
When we're 69.
By then, it'll be, like, holographic or something. I don't know.
I don't know what the technology
And if I'm dead for some reason, trust me, I'll come out from my grave. It's going to happen.
It will happen. I'll make sure of it. But, okay, so what are your goals now, though?
Okay, now I have so many goals.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be super fit. You know, that's a health goal. It's really important to me because so much has happened to me in terms of health.
Yes.
And another goal is definitely career.
Mm-hmm.
Career goal is super important to me.
Yeah.
We're building our lash company. You know, we are working on Glow Radio.
Yes.
And we have a few other projects in the book. We're just gonna work that out. That's definitely something I like. It's a goal. Like we will achieve it.
We will. Yeah. It's no
like that
doubt.
goal will be reached.
Yes.
I don't care how hard I have to work.
Totally.
Like, that goal will be reached.
And I'm super excited to share that with you guys who are listening.
I know. Trust.
Yes.
Like,
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I think for me, my goals right now are, first, my career goals is, to build our business, to build our empire, and to ultimately work for ourselves.
Exactly. We want to be employers, not employees.
Yes. And I just really want the freedom to create my own schedule. That's super important to me because I see so many families, like the parents are really hard workers, but I don't want that kind of lifestyle, like to have to work all day and like not be able to see your family. Yeah. That's why I want to build my own business.
As a kid, like I barely saw my parents.
Yeah. Like my dad worked all the time. Like I'm really grateful for that, but I just don't want that lifestyle.
Yeah. Like I want to be like, oh, let's take a weekend off and go to wherever, and it would be like, okay, like no big, you know,
no big, like we're leaving now.
I don't want to have financial stress.
Yeah, no financial stress. That is key. I feel like one of my goals is to just not have to think about what I'm spending on, like the
financial freedom.
Financial freedom. And personal goals, yes, I would say fitness is one of them. I feel like I'm ready to get back into it now because both of us had so many health issues like in the last 2 years. Yeah. And today I just found out I have PCOS. But honestly, I'm not too boggled down by it because I feel like it's affected me all my life.
It's stuff that can be overcome.
Yeah, totally. So,
like if people can have cancer and come out fine, like your PCOS will be fine.
I honestly am not too concerned about it. I feel like health is really a mindset. It starts with a healthy mind. And then you will have a healthy body. So that is one of my goals this year, to really focus on that, get back into a routine. Yeah.
And then what about when you were younger? So what did you think you were going to be and do? And
when I was younger, I think the most surprising thing is that I would have never expected that I would become a personal trainer because I was so not into fitness at all. Like I was that skinny little Asian girl who was very uncoordinated, did not know how to play any sports. I was usually one of the last girls to be picked for like gym class.
Don't even get me started. Don't even get me. Like, I would literally we had, like, for PE, you know how you had to go outside and run?
Yes.
Me and my friend, we literally would just walk.
Because
Like, it's not even like we were tired. Like, we just we're like, fuck running.
Yeah.
What's running?
What is running?
Like, why do I have to do that? Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna walk.
But to be honest, I don't really like running now.
Like, it's not that, but I'm just saying, like, I had the energy to do it. I just didn't care.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have so much energy when you're
younger. Like, I was
younger.
like, I'm gonna go have a cigarette or something. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, running. What's running?
Yeah.
Like, now I'm just like, why? Like, I had so much energy.
Yeah.
Like, it's so
crazy.
stupid. Like,
Totally. And I feel like that's one thing I would tell my younger self, that really make use of the energy that you have when you're young, because even though we're not that old, I definitely feel like our energy has decreased.
Yeah. Like, definitely, I can't just go, like, clubbing all night
No.
and, like, survive the next day.
Like, if I have a hangover, I literally have a hangover for, like, 5 days.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like 5 days to recover.
Like, I'm like, I need to be in bed.
So, savor that when you are under 21.
Yeah. I think under 25.
Well, maybe like 23. I feel like even when you're like 24, 25.
Once I hit 24, life was like
dramatically different. Totally. And yeah, I guess when I was younger, we mentioned this in our first episode, like with the work culture stuff. I had really random goals. Like, at one point I wanted to be an optometrist, which never really happened. I didn't have a passion for it. I just enjoyed going to the eye doctor, which was
But did you really do anything to, like, be like, okay, I better study biology because I'm going to be an optometrist?
No, not even close, because I think that was more of an elementary goal, and then early high school, and then at the end of high school, I was like, I want to be a CEO, because I was a little bit more ambitious then.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but I had no idea, like, what kind of business or what kind of company I wanted to join.
Yeah.
So I guess nowadays, my goal does align with that. Like, I do want to be a business owner of our own business, of our own empire. So that is one thing that does relate to my current life. But other than that, none of my other goals really, or none of my other, I guess, aspirations really happened yet. Like, I don't have a house that I imagined, or I'm not married, I don't have kids, you know?
It's really weird though. Like, the whole time we're talking, I'm really trying to dig deep into my memory bank. And I don't think I've ever once was like, oh, I'm going to live in a mansion. I'm going to do this. I'm going to, like, what was wrong with me? Like, am I the only one here?
No, you can't
like,
be.
I hope
don't think
other
so.
listeners, like, please tell me, like, am I just the one that's never had these crazy, ambitious, like,
no, definitely not.
Or
I feel like people are all kind of lost, or not. I shouldn't say all. Like, a lot of people when they're young just don't know what they're going to be when they grow up. I feel like that's most of the people that I've talked to.
I did have a burning desire to be an architect, but I took a drawing class, and then I was like, no.
And I wish, I don't know, like, looking back, what are some things that you wish you did when you were younger?
Oh my god, there's so many things.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I did, like, student council. I wish I, like, if there was a debate team, I wish I acted in drama class. I never did because I was too scared. Like, I wish, there's so many things I'm like, oh my god, I wish I talked to that cute guy, or, I wish. There's, I don't know, there's so many things that I'm like, why didn't I just do it? Go clubbing, go live life.
Yes.
Like, go
clubbing when you had the energy.
Well, like, when I was younger, I never really, I was just like, whatever. You know, like, I've had this whatever mindset for like 2 decades.
But now it's different because we are moving into a different chapter.
Oh, I'm like,
we are in the chapter. We are in it.
We're in the beginning of the rest of our lives.
Yes, totally.
Like, it sounds like we just got married.
We married each other. No,
we're married. We're married to our, like, goals.
Yes, to our goals. I think for me, I feel like my high school, the last years of my high school, I was pretty ambitious. But then in university, it just, like, all went out the window. Like, in the last year of high school, I actually did act in drama class.
Yeah.
And I never did that before. Like, I would never do that, but I did a couple plays.
So you grew a pair.
I grew a pair. I did. I just went for it. I actually tried out for student council, but I didn't make it. But whatever. I still went for it.
Oh my god.
I still went for it.
She's doing all the things that I wanted to do.
And I think I joined like every club in grade 12. But after that year in university, I honestly did nothing at all. Like, I just hated it. I really did not want to be there. I didn't learn much in class, and
yeah.
I feel like it was a miracle that I graduated, because I honestly was such a bad listener. Like, I don't like listening in class because I'm such an antsy person. I'm always like on my phone. I'm like on the internet, like browsing something else. But what I wish I did during that time, I wish I like started working towards my current goals sooner, you know, like content creating. I wish I started YouTube earlier, or like even a podcast. But
yeah, I completely agree. I definitely feel like I should have done so many of those things. Mm-hmm. Like, I think if we were on YouTube when it would like just start to be cool, we could be like PewDiePie.
Yes, we would have been the boss babes on YouTube.
I would have been the first video game streamer, okay? Yeah. Watch me play, I don't know.
World of Warcraft.
Watch me play WoW.
Wow.
Okay? And like suck at it, but I'm streaming it, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Get donations.
That would have been awesome, but
we're not going to do that.
Yeah, no.
I don't have time to play video games.
No. But still, I feel like everything works out. Everything happens for a reason. So I don't really regret it. You know, we are working towards it now, which I am happy about.
I think what you just said is so true. Mm-hmm. Like, I think everything that's happened to us up to this point has made us who we are.
Yes, exactly.
Like, I think if anything was altered in our like past timelines, we might not be here.
Totally.
Like, what if I don't know, what if I got crazy successful too early?
Yeah.
And that just shit hit the fan,
right?
Yeah. So I think all of our knowledge and wisdom that we have now, it really shapes us. Mm-hmm.
And it's really never too late. Like, I showed you that guy, the singing guy, Mike. I think his name is Mike. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So I watched this. If you guys don't know who he is, you gotta look him up.
Zoe.
Clara's cat is climbing.
No, my little one, Zoe. She's sleeping. She's so cute.
Zoe.
Hi, Mo.
Yes. If you guys don't know, you have to look up Mike Young. YUNG MIKE. And I literally cried when I saw this video. I think it was also because I was having my period.
Oh my God.
He's an older man. I think he's like in his...
Okay, I'm Googling it right now.
Yeah, I think he's in his 50s or 60s. And what happened to him, like, don't quote me on this. I could get some of the details wrong. But what happened was that he signed to a record label like 30 years ago. He's a really amazing singer. Like, his voice like shooketh me. And it was so good. He was signed. But then for some reason that record company fell out and they had no more money. They couldn't go through with it. And then he put everything into this record and he had nothing left. So he was literally broke when they left him. So he kept singing, and 30 years later, he's much older. Like, I think he's in his 50s or 60s. He started like singing in the subway stations. I think it's in New York. And someone just discovered him and signed him, and now he's going on tour, and his tour is called Never Give Up. And I feel like that like gives me chills. I'm like, that is the definition of never give up. You know what I mean?
It is so good. Like, that's the kind of like positivity that I need in my life.
Yeah.
I pretty much surround myself in only positive things. Mm-hmm. If someone says something negative, I sound like a pretentious asshole for being like, oh, don't think like that. But I'm really just trying to keep myself in a bubble of positivity. Yeah. Because I do believe in law of attraction.
Totally.
I'm sending out good jujus to the universe.
Yeah.
I expect the universe to send some good jujus back to me. I used to be like a POS. Like, absolute POS.
Yeah,
I was like, whatever, I'm cool. I don't care. Whatever.
But no,
my eyes have been opened.
Like, oh my goodness, you need to watch that Instagram video of him singing in the station. Like, I literally started crying. His voice is just amazing, and his story.
I'm an easy crier, so there's guarantee.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so actually like so sleepy. I
Yeah.
went to watch The Nun yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
And I watched it with like half an eye because I was like so scared.
I can't do horror movies.
There were so many jump scares in that movie. So anyone that hasn't watched it,
beware.
Oh my God.
Beware.
Like, be prepared to have the jump scares of your life.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to watch it.
It's not that. It wasn't as scary as the other Conjurings, like 1, 2, and Annabelle.
I never watched them.
Those were so good. I'm really, like, I'm so scared of scary movies, but, like, it gives me the good kind of feel. Where you're like, oh shit, what's gonna happen?
I feel like I can't shower or sleep for like 5 months afterwards.
Yeah,
if I watch like Saw, oh my goodness. I watched.
Oh, that I can't watch. I can't watch
so
gory
bad.
stuff.
Yeah.
So we wrote letters.
Back to topic.
Sorry. I just had to because I keep yawning and I'm like, this is rude, but
no worries.
I'm just really tired. We wrote letters to our younger selves and we thought that, you know, being able to realize who you were and where you came from is really strong. So I encourage you to write a letter to your younger self as well because I feel like that's going to shape how you think and give you that confidence because you realize, wow, I've changed a lot.
Totally, yes.
Jacqueline, if you wanted to read that letter to yourself,
sure. Okay, I'll go first.
I will follow.
All right. I wrote it down.
This is so epic. We don't know what we wrote. We don't know what we wrote. So
I'm a little nervous.
This is gonna be a shock to me.
Yeah. I feel like I'm doing like a very important presentation right now. Okay, I have my notebook. Okay. Dear 16-year-old Jacqueline, you are a big dreamer now, but let me tell you, your dreams are just gonna keep getting bigger. Your fiery spirit will continue to grow along with your confidence. You will develop passions for things you never expected, like health and fitness, and you will accomplish things you never thought you could, like strutting half naked on a stage and winning a bikini competition.
Woo!
However, it's not always going to be smooth sailing, as you are also going to go through many challenges. You will experience lost friendships, health struggles, and many moments of doubt. But things will always work out in the end, and if they don't, it means it's not the end. You will eventually meet more and more like-minded people who will grow together with you. And when life gets tough, remember that you will never be dealt a hand that you can't handle. You will remember all those times in grade school where teachers said that you were too loud or too chatty, and that one teacher who made you write out, I must remember to use my indoor voice inside 125 times. Yeah, seriously. She made me write that on paper, and I will remember that forever. But girl, you won't stop using your voice, and you will soon empower women worldwide with your voice and speaking about your experiences. You will even start a sassy podcast with your girl boss BFF, who you haven't met yet. Don't you ever believe anyone who says your dreams are too crazy. The road may be rocky, but you can and will achieve your dreams. Lastly, the word boss babe probably isn't even in your vocabulary yet, but you will soon become one. Love you, girl, your future self.
Oh my god, I wish I went first because I feel like mine's stuck now.
Oh, it can't be.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm sure it'll be good.
Hi, 16-year-old me. How are you doing? I know you're still not sure about who you are right now. I don't know why I'm using my outdoor voice. I think I'm a little nervous.
I only have an outdoor voice.
I just wanted you to know that you're going to grow up to be an extremely confident, independent woman.
Damn.
It may not feel like it right now, but you are going to be blessed with a very bright future. I know you don't have any clue what you want to do right now, but I'm going to tell you now, whatever you choose to do, you're going to kill it. Throw all your self-doubt I clearly cannot write to myself. Throw out all your self-doubt right now and be fearless. You might as well start being fearless now because you're going to end up doing all the things that scare you anyway.
Yes.
You're going to be less scared of ghost movies. You're going to swim with sharks.
Yes.
I haven't done it yet, but you will.
You will.
You're going to be a boss babe, and you're going to try weird foods. I was a nitpicker when I was younger. Trust me, your years are only going to get better and your relationship stronger. Here's a pro tip from me to you. Throw out that fake bitchy shell you're wearing and be that fabulous diva that you are. Yes.
Yeah.
People are going to accept you for who you are, and fuck the haters. Value all of your friends now so you won't lose them like I did. Just spread the love. Just do it.
Do it.
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation.
No, I do have some bad news though. You need to take extra good care of your health because breast cancer runs in your family. I'm just telling you now, so be prepared. Start exercising and shit now so you don't have to keep telling yourself tomorrow. If there's anyone that's going to get through to you, it's me.
Yes!
Live your best life.
Yes! No, that was so good.
Okay, good. I was like,
yes,
oh my
was
god,
good.
I was like, mine is not metaphorical.
We are just so fabulous, both of us.
We are. So I feel like that is like really strong. Like now I realize like, oh my god, I used to be like that. And if I can grow that much now, why can't I grow?
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like why in 10 years from now, I'd be like, holy shit.
Yeah, we're going to be so different.
Right?
We're going to have grown so much.
Is there anything else you would tell your younger 16-year-old self?
I think I would tell myself to be bolder, like to not be afraid what other people think, because I feel like now I honestly don't care what people think. I do like the stupidest shit ever. I literally do not care what you think. And I feel like when I was younger, I was a bit more afraid of that.
I was extremely self-conscious. I'd be like,
yeah, I was very self-conscious.
I don't know. Like little things, like even I'm like, should I say that? Oh my god, you know, like something that you thought of that you think is like hilarious, but you don't say it because you're like, what if nobody laughs? Now I'm like, I don't care. Like I do what's right and I do what I love. Like I don't need.
And I feel like even with like my personal style, well, I was pretty into fashion when I was younger too, and as I got older, I just was more experimental with it and just wore whatever I liked instead of being afraid of what other people think.
I wouldn't be caught dead wearing like sweatpants if everyone else wasn't wearing sweatpants. Like I would be like, ooh, should I be wearing this? Yeah. Or like I'd see something really like outrageous and I'd be like, I can't wear that. I'll look stupid.
No.
And I'm like, I'm gonna wear that. I'm gonna wear socks and sandals.
Yeah, you rock it.
If I feel like wearing socks and sandals, I'm gonna wear socks and sandals.
Totally. I feel like anyone can rock anything. It's all in your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Whatever. Like, it's there. I don't have time to care anymore.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think those are the main things. But what would you ask your future self?
Ooh.
Like 50 years from now. Or maybe not even that far. Like 20, 30 years from now. What would you ask them?
Did you ever live in the apartment with Josh Brolin in your PT Cruiser with 2 kids?
Oh my goodness, refer to our past episode if you guys want to know what we're talking about. I forget which episode, but it was about boy crushes and embarrassing moments.
It was probably episode like 6 or 7 or something like that. No, in reality, I would ask my future self, how future are we talking about though?
Maybe we should do increments.
Like, am I, okay. So, like, in 10 years from now, so I'd be, should a woman reveal her age, though? JK, I don't care. I'm not kind of person. So, in 10 years, I'm going to be turning 38. So, I would ask myself, number 1, do you have kids? And if you do, why?
I think I'm probably
No, I'm JK. I don't know if I want to have kids right now, so I want to know, did you end up having kids and why? Like, what was the choice? Yeah. And are you doing well? You know, how's your health? You know, like, do you have cancer? Because a lot of the times they said that I should go for cancer screening, like, when I'm, like, almost 40 and up. So I would definitely ask that. And another thing is, do you love life? I think that's really important. Like, what are you doing? Like, what's up? Like, let me know, girl. Yeah. I need to know. And are you, like, still, like, a babe? You know?
Yeah, are you still a babe?
Are you still a babe?
So this is 10 years. I feel like that's not that far away, to be honest.
Definitely not.
I think I would ask myself, like, where do you live right now? I feel like I want to...
Where do you live?
I want to know, like, do I still live in the city? Like, and physically, do I live in... Like, what is the house I live in? Like, what does it look like?
Like, what are my living conditions?
What are my living conditions? And how's the business going? How's, you know, Whoa, Glow Radio, The Lash Biz? How's it going?
Like, how many businesses are you running right now?
Yeah. I would probably ask myself about kids too. Like, I think I will probably have kids by then. I don't know for certain,
Yeah.
but, when I was 18, I thought I was going to have kids by 25, but that didn't happen.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You never know, but I would probably ask about kids.
Like, did you freeze your eggs? Like, what's going on? What's the sitch? What's your, like, vag sitch?
I would probably ask about what are my current favorite, like, products, like beauty products, or
What did they come out with?
what's the fashion like in 10 years? I feel like it won't be that different, to be honest.
Yeah, 10 years is honestly...
It's
if I
too
think about
close.
10 years ago, it's, like,
It's pretty similar.
not that intense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what about 10 years after that?
So 20 years. How old am I going to be? I'm going to be 46. Damn,
You old.
I'm in my 40s.
You old, girl.
I don't know what to ask. I feel like I would still ask the same things. Like, how is life? Like, where have I traveled to?
Okay. So I'd be like turning 48. I'd be like, can you retire yet?
Yes.
Right?
Oh,
So,
that's
okay,
a good one. That's a good one.
Can you retire yet? And, would you say you're like Miranda Priestley
Mm-hmm.
from The Devil Wears Prada?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you more like just some granny who works at Subway?
Yeah, but no, you're not gonna be.
No,
Because we're boss
I'm-
babes.
I'm
Obviously.
more or less gonna end up being Miranda Priestley.
Yeah.
Like foul and have like 10 husbands and like and yell at people.
I'd probably ask about what pets I have. Like, I've probably gone through a couple dogs by then.
Oh my god.
Which would be very
no,
sad.
I don't want to talk about that. I will actually cry. I don't want to ask about my pet situation because I will cry. What else would I ask myself? I'm like almost 50, so I'm like, are you menopausal?
Okay, yeah. Are we like crazy
Like
PMS bitch?
what's the hormone sitch? Like what is
Yeah.
going on here?
Okay. That's fair.
Like, is the pool boy hot? Like,
How's your butler? Or like, how many Chanel bags do you have?
that is our goal in life. Like,
That's like what the actual question.
we always go by like, okay, by X age, how many Chanel bags do we have?
I'm guessing
Do
maybe
you
around,
have a chauffeur?
yes, do you have a personal chef?
Have you paid for your children's college education?
Yes. Because 58, that's like, I think that's around my parents' age right now.
48.
Oh, no, 48. Oh, I thought we were in our 50s.
No,
Never mind.
we're
No, okay, 40. Okay, well, okay, in 10 more years, 50, 58 for you, 56. That's when I would be like my parents right now.
Okay, so what about when we're 58?
You're like-
58, 100%, you bitch, you better be retired.
Yeah, you better be retired, bitch. You better be traveling the
Well,
world.
like, maybe running the company, like, passively. Like,
Yeah, very
like
passively.
having passive income.
Just like chilling.
How many countries have you seen?
Mm-hmm.
Have you checked off all the shit on your bucket list?
Yes. What's left? What's new?
Yes.
What are your new goals?
Yes.
Because I feel like by then our goals would definitely be different.
What's on your new bucket list?
Yes. What's on your new bucket list?
Like, is your bucket list like, I hope my children turn out fine?
Mm-hmm.
Check.
Check. Yeah.
Have you bought your I'm not getting a grave plot because I want to like
Oh, you may want to be cremated?
I want to be cremated.
Mhm.
I want to be grown into a tree
Okay.
because I'm all about life. Like I love
You wanna, like, reincarnate.
what's the situation of the world right now?
Okay, yes.
Right? Like
Yeah.
should I prep?
I'm
What's
sure it'll
going
be
on?
very different. Yeah, how's the technology?
Like, are we still alive?
Yeah. That would be a very interesting question.
Like, has the world burned down yet?
I don't know. It's possible.
58, so 68. What would you ask yourself?
That's very close to your 69th birthday.
Oh, yes!
You'd be like, are you planning it right now?
Have you prepped for your 69th birthday?
Have you, though?
I 100% would have planned it now.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I don't know what I would ask. Oh, I would probably ask if I had grandchildren by then. Maybe.
That's true. Are your children gay?
Are your children?
Are your grandchildren gay?
Are they married?
I need to know these things.
I want to know what my kids are doing. Like, what are their goals in life? That'd be cool.
That's actually, yeah.
That would be very... Like, I really wonder...
do you have a good relationship with your children and or grandchildren?
Mm-hmm. I feel
or husband.
Yeah.
And or boyfriend.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, I feel like I'd be so curious to see what my children are like, if they take our fiery side or if they're like completely opposite.
If they're like docile and like
I'm
like
so
shut
not
the fuck up.
I'm so not gentle.
No. What else? What is something?
Am I dead yet?
Pretty much.
78.
I think we've covered the bases.
Yeah. I feel like that's all I really want to know. I don't want to know too much.
I really only want to live up to like 78.
Maybe 88. I don't know. It depends on my health.
Yeah.
Depends on my health.
So, like, do you still have bowel movement control?
Oh man, yeah.
Right, like if you're shitting your pants, you might as well just go. Like,
but we gotta be fit though. Are we working out at Equinox or like that style gym? It might not even be alive then, but you know.
Yeah. Am I working out with LA's finest?
Tell us. Why don't you tell us in the comment if you're comfortable, how old you are, or what point in your life you are right now, and just something that you're going through, because I think that would be very interesting for us to read about.
And if it's something that we can offer advice on, I would love to do that.
Yes, we'll do what we can.
You know, we've all been there. And we just want to say, like, if there's anything we could do, like anything. Anything that you want to talk about, you're like unsure about your life.
Yeah, we'll chat.
You know, like family problems, career problems, like anything. Like, we're here.
Yeah.
Like, we were more than happy to help you. Like, email us, you know, or like leave us your email or whatever. Like,
yeah, whatever.
We'll contact you, and trust me, we will be there. And that's all the time we have for today.
Make sure you guys stay tuned and join us for next week, because it's going to be a very exciting episode. We're having one of my friends on. She is a lifestyle blogger. It's going to be so fun, and she's going to share all her juicy secrets on how to make it in the influencer industry. It's just going to be filled with tips and tricks and awesome stuff.
And I'm just so excited. And she is an amazing person. If you haven't checked her out, her Instagram, I don't know if you know.
Yeah, her Instagram is The Flora Law. So you guys can check her out before we have her on next week.
All right. So stay sassy, babes.
Thank you so much for listening.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening. If you are a glow babe who enjoyed our podcast, it would mean so much to us if you leave us a review on iTunes.
And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. Our account is Glow Radio Co. Stay sassy, babe.